Hello, welcome to Small Improvements Can Make a Huge Difference to Your Bottom Line. I've showed you one of these before. It's called a break-even chart. The way it works is the green line represents our sales revenue, starting at zero if we don't sell anything, going up in line with our volume of sales. Money up there, volume here. The orange line represents our costs, starting at some amount here, which is called our fixed costs, whether we're selling anything or not, and then tending to go up in line with production and sales, although not always. It depends on the type of business you are, but generally looking something like that. Where these two lines cross is called our break-even point here, and that means that if we sell more than this amount, our revenue is now higher than our costs and we make a profit. So what if we could make a small improvement in some of those numbers? What if we could get our green sales line to go up more steeply because our average price was slightly higher? And what if we could move the amount we're selling out slightly from where the black line is to the red line? We can increase our output. Well, let's have a look. This is our starting point. We're selling 1,000 items at an average price of 200, and it's costing us 100 each to either buy these things in or make them for sale. That means our gross profit would be 100,000 because we're selling 1,000 things that we're making 100 profit on each. Our overheads would be 50,000 here, which means our operating bottom line profit here is 50,000. If we could make just a 10% increase in our volume and a 10% increase in our average price, what difference would that make? Well, our volume would go up to 1,100 and our average price would go up to 220. Now just let me say that doesn't mean we've put our prices up. We can achieve these aims by doing these things. We could have different types of offers, so we can have an informational offer to appeal to future buyers rather than an incentive offer just aimed at now buyers. We could have regular offers to get people interested more often. We could have a cross-sell and upsell to get our average price per transaction up. We could have different packages, gold, silver, bronze, achieving the same thing. We could have bundling in extra value, so rather than reducing our prices and discounting and competing on price, we bundle in extra value so we can keep our prices up. And we could have better follow-up systems, so we convert more leads into definite prospects, and then we convert more definite prospects into actual customers and clients by having what's called drip campaigns and proper follow-up systems. So we're only looking for two lots of 10% improvements here. And if you work the numbers through now, our cost of goods sold per item hasn't changed. Our gross profit though has gone up because our revenue has gone up from 200,000 to 232,000. Our gross profit's gone up to 132,000. Our overheads are still the same, but our operating bottom line profit now goes up from 50,000 to 82,000, which is a 64% increase. So in other words, applying some of these simple strategies here to achieve some small increases in these two variables here has increased our bottom line by 64%, even though we've only made a couple of 10% improvements here. It's really exciting for any business to actually see how this can work for them. If you want to know more, have a look at www.bernardkeevymentor.com. I hope you found that interesting and useful. Thanks very much for watching.